Thank you, Monsignor Marcelo Sanchez-Sorondo, once again for opening this magnificent home for this crucial topic. As the Monsignor has said, the Pontifical Academy of Sciences and Pontifical Academy of Social Sciences has many times gathered world leaders to focus on this issue of survival. And today we're extraordinarily grateful and honored that we have the President of the General Assembly with us, many leading finance ministers and heads of UN organizations, as well as very world-leading scholars on this issue. For those who have not been to the Cascina Pio Quattro before, I just want to say it is a miraculous place. I think a place like this deserves that word. It is the Church's remarkable, unique effort in the world to bring faith and reason together, to bring science and faith together to solve global problems and to understand global challenges. And if you look at the corner plaque in the room, it notes that the founding of the Pontifical Academy of Sciences dates back to 1603 with an academy that was established in 1603, the Academy of the Lynxes, whose first leader was Galileo Galilei. So it's got a good start and a very good foundation. And as all of you know, in Laudato Si, there is a text that you can assign not only in a political science class, a diplomacy class, a theology class, a moral philosophy class, but also in an Earth System science course as well. It's truly a bridge of faith and reason, and it says very, very clearly that our mutual interdependence requires us to find a common plan for our common home. And that is the search of our discussion today. We're very grateful that the finance ministers, led by the finance ministers of Chile and Finland, have moved to form a coalition of leadership on this issue. It is a theorem in public policy that until the finance ministers take on an issue, it's not really going to be solved. And so this is absolutely pivotal. I remember when I was asked by Dr. Gru Brundtland in 2000 to chair a commission at WHO, she said to me, Mr. Sachs, when I was Prime Minister of Norway, I learned that I had no power. If I wanted to do anything, I had to get the finance minister to agree. So the finance ministers move resources and determine the flow of resources. And this is an issue about redirecting how our national resources are invested. Most importantly, but not exclusively, in the energy sector and in land use. And we're here to help support your mission of finding a successful path so that we begin really to implement the Paris Climate Agreement. I think it is correct to say that we are not implementing the Paris Climate Agreement now. The most recent news is all bad, not only on how the climate itself is obviously continuing to change, but how emissions are continuing to rise even 27 years after the signing of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. We have not turned the corner even on the direction of the emissions 27 years after agreeing to stabilize greenhouse gas emission concentrations to avoid dangerous anthropogenic interference in the climate system. We have not even broken the upward trend yet, much less gotten close to zero, which is our subject today. So this is a very important urgent topic. It's also coming in the context of Chile hosting COP25, an extraordinarily important event. And we're also thrilled that the Finance Minister of Poland is with us, host of the Katowice COP24. Thank you for your leadership there. So this is a really opportune time for us to focus on what's wrong, what do we do, how do we accelerate. I'm very, very grateful, and especially grateful to you, Marcelo, for hosting us and opening up this remarkable chamber for our deliberations. Thank you.